maintain consistency, what I'm going to do is to just change the colors of the button to primary as well as this button, because we want to make it a little bit visible. We don't want the situation whereby we do have a button but users cannot see the button. So we're going to go with primary color for all our buttons. And then right after this view, now we need to go ahead and create another view. Okay, so this view is going to be right outside of the image. Okay, so let's go ahead, create a view, and we need to give this view a style. Okay, so we're going to say styles.container. So this one, we have to call it container. So we have to copy the name from here, and then we need to paste the name right below. Okay, and so it's going to be like that. So for our container, we're going to require margin horizontal, as well as margin top. So for horizontal, we're going to give it a 12. For empty, for margin top, we're going to give it a 10. Okay, so that's it. So now we need to work right outside. So we can go ahead, close this view, and then we can focus inside of the newly created view. So the first thing that we're going to need is going to be a row. We're going to need a row. Okay, so in order for us to have a row, we're going to have a view, and we need to give our view a style. So inside of the style, we're going to have a flex direction. So flex direction, we have to turn this to a row, and we need to justify content, and our justification is going to be space between. Okay, so that's it for a row. Next thing, we're going to require a text. Okay, so here we're just going to have something random. So that's our text. So for text, we're going to give it a style. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. So here we're going to have to access our styles. And from our styles, we're going to get the title. Okay, that's the name of the style. Okay, so let's go ahead, create one with the name title, create the object, and inside the object, the first thing that we need to take care of is the font size. Okay, the font size is going to be 22, and for our family, it's going to be medium. Like that. And let's go ahead and give it a color. Supposed to be colors.black. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like. So we need to map it to the right text. Okay. So our right text is going to be item.title. Like that. So we have our title, and on the other end, we're going to have the price of that particular item. So we need another text. We put it down here. So we're going to add a $sign. And in here, we're going to have our price. So here, it's going to be item.price. Yeah, okay. So here we're going to just have to calculate our price somehow. So total price is going to be item.price plus total price multiplied by count. So count is going to be number of items that we are going to add to our cart. Okay, that's going to be our price. Okay, so let's take for example here our count is 3. Our price is going to be 23, and we need to change the color of this a little bit, but initially our count is going to be 1, so we're just going to have the price as it is. So we need to manipulate this style a little bit. So to do that, we're going to put this in an array, and then we just need to change the color. So here we're going to have color. We need to overwrite the color that we have in this title. So here we're going to have colors.primary like that. So that's going to be our price. So we are done with this part. We're done with this row. Next, we're going to have another text underneath. And this text is going to be our description. Okay. So for description, we're going to take item.description here. Like that. Okay. Let's see. You should reach from end to end. We're in the container. Okay, let's style it a little bit. So here we're going to have to access our styles, and we're going to have one with the name small. Okay, so let's go ahead and create this small object right underneath. We can close this so that we won't have this. Okay, we can just copy this. Small. Create the object, paste it, and then in here, what we're going to do, we're going to just go ahead and manipulate the properties. So for our font size, it's going to be 13. And here, our font family is going to be regular. Then we need to make this text gray like that. Okay. Let's see, text align is going to be justify. Okay. So that's how it's going to be. So we are done with our description. So next, we're going to focus on our list. We're going to have a flat list to show the tags related to this food. Okay. And then we're going to have our additives right underneath.